Oh, you are Truth? Hey, everybody. Samara, Carla. I didn't even look. I just was like, I'm bored. I got like an hour before I have to do something. So I was like, I'll just go live. Crap. But I'm not talking about anything spectacular. I should have asked first. Sorry about that. I don't know if StreamYards is frozen. Hey, Bailey. I don't know if StreamYards is frozen, but yeah. So how is everybody? I'm bummed. I am bummed. I had a cookout plan for today for the 4th, um, and for my son's 21st birthday. We pretty much do it every year. It's a thing we do at my house. Play cornhole, play badminton, go swimming, have a cookout, do fireworks. It's always so much fun. And it's pouring here, raining. It started yesterday. It's supposed to rain today and into tomorrow. So instead of, it's no fun having uh, a cookout in the rain. It's just no fun. You can do it, but it's no fun. So we canceled it. So we're going to do it next weekend. But at least it's okay, but it just kind of stinks. So, yeah. So now we're going to do something different today. We're just going to hang out. There's my brother-in-law's coming over and my sister-in-law and stuff, and I think we're going to play some cards or something. We had a heat wave. So, Truth, what are you going live about? Is Truth live? Oh, I'm smoking a cigarette on my camera. I never do that. Hold on. So yeah, so I just figured I'd go live, say hello to everybody, see what's up. This morning, actually speaking of the truth, this morning because I know she's doing the Darlie Routier case with Brian and everybody. I started digging into that this morning, and there's some interesting questions that I want to bring up about that case. So I'm excited. I know that they postponed it, but I hope it's coming on soon because I got questions. How many I'm curious. How many? Well, there's only 13 people in here. So, let's stream each other. Do you know how? Yes, I do. So you go to the share button and go to share screen. But what you do is you open up a new tab on your computer or on your phone or whatever you're using. Open up a new tab, put in YouTube, and then find my live. And then when you go to share, you're going to see my live in that box. And you click on it and you can stream me. Let me see if I could open you up. Let me see. Um, you're not going to strike me, are you? Ha ha ha. That was a joke, everybody. Don't clip it and make a big deal out of it. It's just a joke. I'm not watching chat. Let's see. There you are. How come? Oh, there. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Now let me go to StreamYards. Hold on. I also have to put in my Bluetooth. All right. Well, then I'll stream you. It's so simple. I can actually walk you through it while we're live. It's really simple, Truth. Because you already know how to screen share. So all you have to do is open up YouTube and find me. and then I'll walk you through the rest. Good morning, Jennifer. So if you just open up YouTube and I'll walk you through the rest because it's really simple. Oh, crap. Am I connected? I am. Okay, that was simple. Now let's go to the share screen. You would go to Microsoft Edge in those tabs. So when you go to screen share, you're going to see entire screen, Windows, and Microsoft Edge tab. You'll click on the Microsoft Edge tab, and don't forget to click share audio. And see, now I'm waiting for you. If anybody in here hasn't subbed to the truth, which I'm sure all of you have because there's 17 of you in here, make sure you sub up to her. You slept till 10 today, Carla? I did so much running around yesterday after work and stuff that I got home. We finally got done with all the errands and stuff. Probably 6:30. I think we finally got home, and I laid in bed and I was out, and I woke up at 6 this morning. So not too bad. I needed it though. What's Truth's title? I didn't even look. A little chatty chat. Oh, same as me. I was just coming on because I was bored. And I haven't seen you guys in a while. And I haven't gone live in a while. So I was like, I'll go live. No, I do not have Monday off. No. But I get holiday pay, so that's good. So no. But I'm home by 9 a.m. on Monday, so you went to bed at 8 last night. I was just messaging as you were saying 10 a.m. I even know. But other than that, no. Like I said, I don't even know what to talk about. Anybody want to come up? Because I have not been watching YouTube. I just haven't. So I don't know if there's anything going on there. And life is just life. And like I said, this morning I dug into the Darlie Routier case. I've been still listening to the Summer Wells case. And also I've been still keeping track of the Florida collapse. And that's very sad. Because when I looked this morning, they found 2 more people that they get to bring home to their families. But, it's just sad. It's just sad. Hey, Puss in Boots. Tracy's coming over. She's having technical difficulties. Okay. Hey, Carla. Can you hear me?
Hi. I didn't know you would let me up. I just, honestly, I literally just got up. I mean, I was just
Okay.
eating breakfast because I don't usually sleep till 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
My husband's outside trimming trees because we've got these trees on the side of I sound like I'm getting a cold.
Hopefully
This is
not.
not
Maybe that's why you're sleeping because you don't feel good.
maybe.
Did that
I was
work?
so
'Cause
tired last night.
Did that link work? Because I dropped it in StreamYards and it
link,
doesn't look right.
yeah, it did.
Oh, okay. It
Oh,
doesn't
not
look
the one.
right
I
on
don't know
mine.
if the one in chat worked.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one in chat.
Oh, here
You
comes
should have
Truth.
been.
I hope she's not up here to yell at me.
No, she's having technical difficulties
Oh, okay. Well,
because
I,
we're
I didn't
trying
even
to
know she was
stream
going to
each
go up
other.
because
But
I just wanted to support you because you were saying you
yeah,
didn't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about
no,
either.
no, no. Actually, she's got a live schedule at the same time I did, and I didn't even look.
Oh,
I
oh, oh,
just
I see. Well,
I
what is
just
she
went
gonna stream it?
live.
Is
Yeah,
she gonna
so
stream it?
I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
stream her and she's gonna stream me, but she's having technical difficulties, so she was gonna come up on my panel for a second so I
It's
can
not
help
hard.
her.
I think all you have to do is share screen.
Hey,
You know
You
how to
can take
share screen?
you can take that off, Jenna. I
uh,
ended it.
Oh,
why?
Well, first of all, my avatar wouldn't show up. It was just a blank screen. And I'm not about to turn my camera on because I haven't been in the shower yet. Uh,
Right. And,
I
happy
and we
just
know
got
how
4th.
off.
people are around here, so
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
famous bathrobe picture. Um,
Truth, I love your avatar picture. You are so pretty in that picture. So
it's
pretty.
majorly filtered, but thank
I
you.
don't care. I know. I could tell it was you. I've
I,
seen
w-
you before.
I was pretty once.
You
Ah,
are beautiful still.
Yes, you
Stop
are.
it. You're still
first of all, I'd
beautiful.
like to say I'm sorry, Jenna, that it's raining there. It's beautiful here. I'm a
Oh, I
little
wish.
bit bummed out because one of my brothers and his wife was going out on the boat and I wanted to go with them. But then the brother that I live with was going to Vegas. He left yesterday. So, although I can find a sitter for Lolly, who's, 15 pounds, it's a little harder to find a sitter for a 190-pound Mastiff. So, I kind
Oh,
of just
Oh,
stayed
boo.
home with the dogs.
what kind of character does the Mastiff have? Is it a good
Oh
character
my
dog?
God, he always wants to be touching you and shit.
Oh,
You
Oh,
know,
so
really?
he
he's a
if you're
love. The
Not
if
massive,
you're
good at
they
sitting on the
just
night,
drool a
couch,
though.
lot, right?
they do drool a
Don't
lot
they?
and they
Oh,
shed a lot.
do they? They're short haired though. I would think that they wouldn't shed that bad,
It
but my
don't
dog's
matter,
short
trust
haired.
me.
Yeah. My dog's
I
short haired and he sheds all the time. I have
I've been
white
looking into
all
the
over me.
Darlie Routier case too a lot lately. Like it just seems like
Yes.
so many creators um have done documentaries about her that I don't understand why her husband was never arrested. Or I
well,
just don't
so
know.
many. Well, they really don't have any evidence against him either. But so
No,
Well,
it's
many
all hearsay,
of
but
these
still, but
I
he did
know,
documentaries.
but
sign, but he did sign that statement stating that he was looking for people to rob him because I saw it in a documentary this morning that he signed it, but he said he
Yeah.
signed it because that helps Darlie. So yeah, they don't have any evidence, but
Well,
he's admitting to it. And then, like
no,
I'm telling you,
Darren's
I
just a
took
chicken shit
notes.
that Darren's just a chicken shit that didn't want to go to jail, flat out. I still don't
That's what
believe he
I'm
killed his
saying.
kids. I still believe it was, he thought he was going to go to jail because he had already pulled off one insurance scam with the Jaguar.
Right.
Uh, so he thought he was going to go to jail. That's it. I don't believe he killed
And
his
I
kids.
think
I believe he was
I
messing with the wrong people who killed his kids.
I don't
But
believe he killed his kids
okay,
either. But I believe
and
he had a hand in what happened.
I don't think she did either, but I do
I don't
believe
either.
that she at least deserves another trial. I do believe she
I don't
deserves
know.
another
I'm on
trial.
the fence about her.
oh,
I'm so on the
definitely,
fence.
Yeah.
I've seen so many
definitely. I mean, whether you
documentaries.
believe in
I'm
innocence or guilt,
mhm.
I mean, how would you
I've
feel if you were fighting for your life? You're in a death penalty case, and your transcript, the court reporter makes 33,000 errors. Okay, now you're entitled to a verbatim transcript for appellate reasons. You get automatic appeals for a death penalty case, so it cannot be verbatim when there's 33,000 mistakes made. Okay. Some
right.
of these mistakes were as simple as changing yes to no. Okay. So that right there should have been enough to get her a new trial. Okay.
Right.
Not to
Mhm.
mention, even though her family hired Doug Mulder, who was supposed to be the bulldog of all attorneys, he thought he
He
could
was
go in
rushed.
there and win this case on nothing
Yeah, I
more
think
than
he
the
was
fact
cocky.
that Darlie had no criminal record, no
Right.
history of mental illness. Yeah, he called no
Right.
experts. Have you
And he
ever
called,
seen a
that
death
was the
penalty
other
case
thing.
where the defense did not call one expert to
And
debunk?
and that was one of the things that I was going to say. Like, he didn't debunk anything. He had no experts to debunk the screen on the knife. The particles on the screen on the knife that people think he should have debunked that. The fingerprint, he didn't debunk that. Like,
Well,
there's a
now
lot.
wait a
I
minute.
think he
Let's
went in
remember
there.
there was only. Let's
One.
remember. Let's remember there was only one particle found on the knife, on the bread knife, that was consistent with the material in the screen. But
True Helper.
later, Lynch,
True
who did the
Helper.
testing, filed an affidavit that he received those knives after they had already been fingerprinted in the house. So one fiber was found. Don't you think if you took a knife and cut a screen, more than one fiber would be found?
I would think.
Right.
And don't you think it's ironic that a bleach blonde hair belonging to a police officer ended up in the...
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost her. Well, good morning, Tough Cop.
Screen.
Good morning, True Helper.
And they used that against Darlie in her bond hearing. It wasn't, but I did want to talk to you about another. Hello, True Helper. I did want to talk to you. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't. I think you're delayed on our end. Like, we
Hello?
talk, and I don't think you can hear us. We can hear you, but I don't think
I
you
can
can
hear
hear
her.
us. I think there's a delay for you.
I think she wants to talk
Oh.
about another case.
Yeah. So, what was the other case you wanted
Well-
to talk about? Hey, 420.
Yeah, I think when me and Brian go, when me and Brian go head to head on the Routier case, I believe I will be able to convince people that at the very least she deserves another trial.
That's
Here's
what
the
I
case
said.
that I've been
I'm
getting
on the
into
fence.
Another
from
trial.
19.
I'm on the.
I watched this case
She's delayed.
on Court TV.
Yeah, see, she's delayed. She's hearing us now.
I want to start covering. I want to see how people feel about the Menendez boys. If they would have gotten
that's
a
another
different
good one,
trial
too.
in today's
That is.
society since the Me Too and the He Too movement.
Yeah, that's I thought about that too.
I'm trying to
'Cause I
wait
was
in
on-
between talking so we don't talk over each other.
See, she's delayed. The truth.
Okay.
Come out and go back in because you're hearing us like
so that's-
a 3-minute delay. There she goes. Hold on. I'm gonna send you the invite again.
You want me?
For
You want
some
me to
reason.
You want me to hop down?
No, you don't have to hop down. I just think she's got a delay because she's like a few seconds behind us. I've noticed she has to stop and wait, and in the middle of her talking.
That's never happened on my channel before. That's been.
It happens once in a while if you use your phone and say you have not the greatest service.
I don't like
you
using
will.
my phone
Yeah.
for StreamYards.
But the Menendez case, I think hey, good morning, Sonia. Good to see you. That's another difficult one. I'm still on the fence whether if Darlie did it or not, but I do agree that I think she deserves a new trial. Let's try it now. Hey, Truth, can you hear us now?
Is it? Yeah, I can hear you. Is it any better?
I don't know yet. We're gonna see in a
Hello?
second.
Can you hear
Hello?
me? Oh, I don't know. I think she's still delayed. Maybe if I
Yeah,
hop down.
if you, I don't know.
I can hear you
I
both
don't know why.
fine.
You can hear us both fine.
Yep, but I don't want to talk over you.
Go ahead. You talk first.
No, this is funky.
Thank you, Universe.
Um,
It is funky. I don't know why you're delayed.
so what?
Oh, I lost her.
What I'll do is I'll jump down. I'm going your chat, and after
Yeah.
you're live, I'll and
Then you'll go live. Yeah.
just
And
talk
I
to you
can
in a
jump
little
on
bit.
your panel. All right. Yeah, we're just delayed for some reason. She's delayed on her end for some reason. I don't know if it's her Wi-Fi or not. And it kind of stinks because we were on a really good topic. So it kind of stinks that we're delayed a little because I think it would have been a really good conversation for me, Truth and Carla. Because like I said, I've always been fascinated in the Darlie Routier case. But I've never kind of dove into it before. I just kind of know the basics of that case. But this morning, I just decided to dig a little further, because I'm excited for Brian and Tracy to do this. Because the cool thing is Brian believed in her innocence for a very long time, from my understanding. And he had just recently decided that maybe she's not so innocent. Now we think she's guilty, where Truth has always felt like she was innocent, always. So I think it's going to be interesting for both of them, and they know a lot about this case. This is going to be interesting. So I'm really excited for that day because I have questions, and I don't believe I'm a juror or anything like that. So I can just be a spectator asking. Maybe I should be on the jury. I think it would be interesting to be on the jury and keep my thoughts to myself until the end. I don't know. But the Menendez brothers, that's another good case. Like, do we really believe that the father, hey, Wendy B, the father was as mean as the boys said? Was the mother an alcoholic, like the boys say? So did they really kill them due to just being young teens and not liking their parents? Or do you believe that the abuse and all that made them do it? I don't know. You see, Samara believes that Darlie Routier is guilty, and she believes the boys. She does not believe the boys. Where the only reason why I don't believe the boys is because there is nowhere that there was proof that the mother was an alcoholic, from what I've seen. So don't come for me if I'm getting this wrong. But there's no proof of her being an alcoholic. And there was no proof of the sexual abuse other than I think one of the brothers told a cousin. But I want to say he had recently told the cousin, like right before the murders, is when supposedly one of the brothers opened up. Don't come for me. I could be wrong on that too. But I don't think it was years and years prior, where they might have told their cousin and swore to secrecy, but it was years and years ago. I don't think that was the case. We could have a good exhibition here, guys. I believe 100%. I'm currently watching them. Damn it! Ooh, did you watch the new trial, the initial trial? No, I did not, Pixie. I did not watch the initial trial. I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I've seen them do an interview, but to watch the trial start to finish, no, I did not. I've seen bits and pieces of the trial. I don't believe the brothers either. Interesting. The brothers are lying. I don't buy their story one bit. And died due to guilt for not telling sooner than the trial. Eric told his cousin when he was 12. Oh, okay. So he did tell him earlier. So this cousin kept that secret. Stop. I'm going to. Oh, okay. Shush. Shush. Gotta change subjects, guys. I don't want to ruin it for the truth. But after she does it, then maybe I'll dissect it in like we might be on the same page, or maybe I'll put in my 2 cents. But I'll wait. I don't know. In the Summer Wells case, like I'm really into that case and it's heartbreaking, but I'm also frustrated with that case. So I have a hard time. I think somebody mentioned how some true crimers they don't do current cases because it's too hard because you get outside people's with their opinions. The cops don't give you much, blah blah blah. So they don't like to do ongoing cases. They like to do finished cases because by the time you have the finished cases, you have all the facts. I kind of agree with that lately because of the Chris Watts case and the Summer Wells case. Not so much the Chris Watts case because I think that was more cut and dry. But there's a lot of family trauma going on in that dynamic that I just feel like I know people feel it's relevant, but at the same time, I don't find it relevant. I don't know. It's just tough. All I want is for Summer to be found. So there's closure. That's what I want. Other than that, it's just a hard case. Like, I don't know. Buddhism because of my stance on animals. Yes, you can do a reaction. Yes, we can do a reaction. What's another good case? And the other thing that, in the documentaries of the Darlie Routier case, the other thing that I kept seeing in the documentaries that I was watching and stuff is they were because that Susan Smith had just happened. They were kind of relating Darlie to her. And the other thing they were saying is Darlie murdered the kids because of the life insurance policy. But it was only $10,000 altogether. I don't know. I recently watched it. You can tell they weren't lying by their mannerisms. Those men deserve to be released. They served their time. Oh, Pixie. Pixie believes them. I think that's another good case there, Truth. Maybe that one we can do together. Or you can do it by yourself if you've already done the research, because it takes me a while. Because I have to at least watch the trial. No, I don't know. Truth, was it 10K each or 10 grand all together? I think it was all together. Where Darren's, if she would have done something to him, was 80. I will come over at noon. I'll be listening because I only had an hour that I could go live anyways. Because I have family coming over to play some cards, but I can definitely. True Helper, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. I hope you are doing well. I totally believe them. It's spooky. You've been looking into them at the same time. Are you guys doing case? I'm down to watch. I believe Truth is saying that she's doing the Darley tier case with Brian. That's been scheduled, but some personal things happened in Truth's personal life, so they had to reschedule it. And I don't know if they rescheduled it already or if it's still in the still deciding. And then right before she jumped off my panel, she said that she was going to talk about the Menendez brothers. So I think she's doing both. My heart is with Cash Kernan, definitely. When you're being abused and live in fear, it puts the brain into a reactive state. They have been threatened by their parents. I believe they decided to fight and should have been involuntary manslaughter. So you think they still should have been held accountable, Sonia, but a lesser charge. Now, Pixie, do you think they should have had a lesser charge, or do you think they should have got off completely? I need to call Brian. Yes, you do need to call Brian, Drew. We got to set this up. We need something good, going on. I just think it will be a really good couple of maybe. Because I don't think you're going to be able to do it all in one stream, are you? Are you going to do it in one stream, or are you going to have like a two-parter? Samara says no way. So, Samara, you think what they got, they deserved. Sonia thinks involuntary manslaughter. Pixie, what do you think? Do you think that they should have been completely held not guilty? Do you think they should have been held guilty but just to a lesser charge? But a lot, that's the thing. I agree, Sonia, that if they were abused, stop. It's hard. Now I'm into it. Okay, I'll stop. It won't take you long, Jenna. I could give you the rundown and you can literally watch one of the brothers testify and that's all you need. No, Pixie. I have to see it for myself. I have to listen with my own ears. You know me. I can't have the way you see it. No offense. That's to anybody. I have to see it the way I see it through my eyes. So you can't tell me. You can tell me about it, but I definitely have to watch it. And watching one brother, that doesn't give me everything. No, yeah, exactly. I have to watch the entire trial. But we have to stop talking about it, guys. Truth is going to yell at me if I don't. But it's such a good thing. So, yeah. What's another good case? So, the Menendez one would be good. The Darley Routier. Let's think of another one. What's another good case that could go either way? The Casey Anthony. A lot of people thought she was guilty, but a lot of people think that the dad was involved. That's another good case. Because was the dad really involved? Or did Casey do it all on her own? I have my own theory. I think Casey did it all on her own. But a lot of people, I think that's another case that people would look at it. How about the Britney Spears? That Britney Spears breaks my heart, Puss in Boots. I cannot believe that Britney Spears, her father, runs that woman's entire life. She cannot even ride in a car with her boyfriend and her children without permission. She cannot even get her IUD out to have a baby with her boyfriend because she has to have permission. Yeah, that's a sad case. I can't. Sorry, Miss Jenna. I'm 5 minutes behind in the video and just heard you. Hello. Yes, it's good to see you too. I think I think she's guilty, but that's another one. Jodi Arias, we've all talked about that. Was she an abused woman? Did he abuse her? And that's why she did it? I don't know. There's a lot of cases we could play with. And it would get us out and doing true crime that we all love. That's what we're here for, is true crime, right? Me and Truth could hit off a whole bunch of old crime cases. I cannot believe the judge denied her request. There is something going on that is dirty. Yes. I mean, I'm more upset with California. I mean, for a judge to allow, that's just crazy to me. I mean, that's a big controversy, though. Sonia will even talk and debate. Ooh. No, she was not abused. Lies. So everybody, me and Truth, for people that came in late, me and Truth I didn't look when I decided to go live, and Truth had a live going at the same time I did. So the Truth rescheduled her live for noon time. So make sure after I get off, you guys run over there. The judge denied the request. Is the media confusing people? That decision is for her request from 2 years ago. I haven't dug into it much. Ginger Locks. If everybody knows Ginger Locks' mom, she has a channel. And if one of the mods can put her link in the chat, she's been doing the Britney Spears lives. So she even has the recording of Britney Spears talking and what she's not allowed to do. And she didn't even know it was going to be made public. So if you guys want to go over and listen to that, you'll get all of it. Because I didn't even know about the Britney Spears saga until Ginger brought it up to me. I had no idea. I knew that when she had her mental breakdown and shaved her head and stuff, I knew that when she got put into the mental institution and stuff, that her father had taken over like her money and stuff. But I didn't know how much control that man has until recently. And she said she was never allowed to speak out about it. And she's glad that she's finally been able to speak and have the world know what she's been going through. This just makes absolutely no sense. I didn't know. I'll have to check it out. I did a reaction to her sister too. Oh, you did, Sonia? Well, check out Sonia's page too, guys. Sonia does different content, so make sure you guys sub up to her. How can she be prevented from getting her IUD? She's an adult. You would think so, but she has a court order that she's not able to due to her mental health. Because if you think about it, they're thinking that her break was due to postpartum, due to having the kids so close in age and having the little one. So I think it's in the court order that she cannot be pregnant and she has to keep her birth control. And she's not, I mean, she's an adult and she can't even ride in the car with her boyfriend without permission. She can't even go buy underwear, like feminine products. She has to ask for money, her own money. And like she said, she's like, but I can go perform every night for millions of people. I can be on set, I can be on time, I can do my job to support all of you, to give you guys all a great life. I can do that. But I can't ride in the car with my boyfriend. I can't have a baby if I want to. I can't get married if I want to. But I can provide for you. I can go out and put on a show. It's just crazy to me because I get her way of thinking. Like, you got to think how nerve-wracking all that is. And yeah, she did have a mental break, but she did the right thing. She got the help that she needs. It's been over what? 10 years since that mental break. I mean, I think she's doing amazing. I think should have the right to get her, how sad is it, privileges back. Like, it's ridiculous. Some old school true crime, like Jack the Ripper, John in the Tyson game. Oh, go real old. That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be good. Especially Jack the Ripper, yeah. What's that the chainsaw? They did a movie, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, after him. The chainsaw person, too. You could go way back, yeah. That would be interesting. Because that's what I want. I miss that. I remember when I first came into this community, I would go and watch, and it would be true crime. There would be a couple of people on panel, and they, get talking about the case and giving their perspective. I love that. And it's been forever since we've had that. And I would love to get back there. Now, everybody that's on a panel, it's all drama. That's what it is. It's yelling, it's screaming, it's about shit that doesn't matter. Oh, now, of course, people are going to freak out by me saying stuff that doesn't matter. Oh, doxing, it doesn't matter, right? No, that's not what I'm talking about. But you guys address it, but then it lasts a week, 2 weeks, months. You guys bring up old stuff, like everything. Like I miss going into a live and just enjoying the live, talking about true crime. It's just not like that anymore. Now, if you're doing true crime, you're by yourself. The creator is by themselves and they're talking about the case, and the chat is asking questions. And the creator is trying to catch everybody's question, but it's not easy. There's no panels of true crime anymore. And I think it would be fun because it gives me, people's different point of views. And I'm interested in everybody's point of view, not just mine. Yeah, I could sit up here and talk about all the facts and stuff, but I tell you the facts and that's where I end it. I don't talk, most of us don't talk about how we feel about it. But when you end up having a panel and you end up talking about it, you end up getting the facts plus how people view it. So that's why I'm excited for Tracy and Brian to start it off for us. And hopefully it can continue and we can just keep picking different cases. I don't like, well, I have to agree with you there. I don't like the coverage on Summer and people going after the family, even when it's leaning towards an abduction. They have nothing, supposedly. Right now, there is no proof of anything that they have anything on these parents. The cops haven't released anything. It's all speculation. That's all it is. Everybody is speculating that they're guilty, but they have not thrown out anything that remotely makes the parents look like they've done something. I totally agree. Until then, until then, until you hear the facts come out and they are arrested and charged with hurting their daughter, I think digging into their lives the way people have, and the accusations, no wonder why families have such a hard time when their family member gets kidnapped or murdered and it becomes national news, and why they feel like the Ruseks, the Watts, now, Cash Gernon. The list can go on and on and on, you know. Uh, and look at, I just feel like that until you hear, just stop with making the father, I don't know. Their secrets are their secrets. I don't feel like we should be digging in to their secrets or making it public, because eventually, you know, you can ruin somebody's life that could potentially be innocent. Yeah, it's sick. I don't associate with that. Them doing it is absolutely, yeah. Loose lips sink ship. The mother and father are sinking their own ship. You think so? Do you think it's because of the way they say things, the way they talk? Because I view it more as maybe not as, how do I want to word this? Um, I view it as not, in my eyes, I view it as not guilt. I view it as they don't know how to explain what they mean. So it comes out horrible. But if you really read between those lines, I don't know. I think the parents look more guilty to people because of the things they've and dug up in their past to make you look at them even worse than they are, because now you know things about their life that maybe you wouldn't have known. I don't know. They're putting the parents under a magnifying glass and reading into things that aren't there. I agree. I think that people, at first, I was seeing that I don't think the dad did anything. But now, because people have dug into the dad's life and the things they have found in the dad's life might not be the greatest stuff, now they're back, people are like, well, maybe he did do it. I don't know. I don't think they did. I just think that I think you should just stick to the case at hand. And right now there isn't anything. I just don't get what digging into everything of their life and putting it out on a public platform. What if they are innocent? What if they are? What if they are innocent and we have just tainted their whole He may not be guilty, but she is. Maybe. I just feel like I think everybody has made the judgment based on things that they have pulled up in their lives. The cops have made it sound like they are cooperating. They haven't needed any search warrants. As of right now, the parents are not suspects. Now, there's hearsay that she failed the polygraph, but the cops have not said she's failed the polygraph. But we're all running with that. Not all of us, but certain people that have been handling this case are running with that. I just feel like if you haven't, freedom of speech is a wonderful thing. Mhm. Like I said, they have the right to do it. It's their channel. It's the way they want to handle the case. By all means, that's your prerogative. I'm just saying that I'm trying to watch the Summer Wells case, but I have to pick and choose where I go and watch and what I take from it. Because I don't agree with the way everybody's handling the case. Just like the Watts case. There was certain channels that I didn't watch because I didn't agree with the way they handled that case and what they did to that case. You know, how they twisted and turned that case. I'm just saying that I can't be the only one out here that feels like there's certain channels that are making accusations and can really taint a family. Say that you love channels that allow others to speculate. So you like that I see there's that hard part for me because I do too, just like I was just talking about. I was just talking about how I love that true crimers will jump on a panel and everybody will have a different opinion. That's kind of like speculating. People in the chat, everything. Yes. But I think there is a line in going so deep into speculation. That's where I tap out, I guess. You can have a speculation, but I think there's a line where you tap out where it's kind of like, come on, guys. You know, you guys can be destroying these people forever. They live in a small town. It's public knowledge. And what if they are innocent? We get to go on with our on to the next case, but they might have to suffer the ramifications that us as public have put out on them. Yes, Pixie, I do know you and your rabbit holes. Yes. But we're just like, okay, that case is over. Close the book. On to the next. Let's tear apart the next family. No true crimers. Hey, Abe, Evil Abe. No true crime creators, especially monetized, should judge others about being noble or setting a certain standard or line you can't cross in the community. Well, but everybody makes their own choices around here. If you want to watch that, by all means, go watch it. I'm not telling anybody to watch it. And I haven't even mentioned a creator. Not one. I'm keeping it as my opinion, how I view it. And I'm not, pointing anybody out. And that, but I agree with what you're saying, but that's why you are all profiting off death. TV stations and the news have done it for years. Nothing new. Well, yeah. I agree. But I agree. When I do a case, and I haven't done one in a while, but when I do a case, I just stick to the facts and what is put out there as facts, and I don't dive any further than that because I would hate to be part of pain for this family because they're already in enough pain. There's a 5-year-old little girl that is missing. And there are innocent people that love that little girl and are hurting, but their names are getting thrown out there. How does that help? How does that help find Summer? How does that help their pain? But we're supposed to be here to help that. In the next breath, that's what certain people are saying. I just don't know how that's helping or taking the pain away from the family when all they're hearing is horrible things with no proof. And that's just how I feel. Take it or leave it. You know? It's just that, and I have to agree with that. I might not worded it that way, Abe, but I agree with that. Um, the family is left. You know? How does bashing the family help find Summer? It doesn't. If them poor kids go missing for too long, the outcome is usually bad. You can hope for the best, though. Absolutely, you can hope for the best. You hope for the best until you can't anymore. You know, because you never know. Look at the Cleveland girls. How many years were they missing? People considered them dead. Considered them dead. People thought people were involved. Michelle didn't even have family looking for her. Didn't even have family looking for her. Her family could care less that Michelle went missing. They were gone for how many years and they were found. And as soon as Michelle came out to tell her story, good Lord, everybody jumped on her family. I don't know. A lot of family members are in Facebook groups asking for this information to be put out there. Yeah, but but then you have to know, is it them because they're mad at them and don't like them? Are they telling the whole truth or are they telling partial truths? Like the best friend thing. I have a hard time with that one because they're not best friends anymore. They haven't been friends. They were fighting. Supposedly, Candace let the best friend's 15-year-old drink. So there's got to be a little anger there because they're not friends anymore. Can we take what she says as 100% fact? Does that make it right? Would anyone like this done to their family? No. I know for me, if my family member went missing, I definitely wouldn't be telling my life story to complete strangers. I would be telling them, get my child's name out there. This is what she was wearing. This is what she did. This is the story. That's it. I would not be going on Facebook writing in the comments because that doesn't help you either. I think if you make a lot of money off a case and you know the family of the victim personally and they come in your chat, etc., you should offer them some of the profits out of courtesy. Totally agree with that, Abe. Totally agree. But I would give it to them. Couldn't we give it to them as a trust or something? I don't know. I I think I would have a hard time just handing the money over and them being able to go get cigarettes, but maybe not. Maybe they've been through enough, and if they want to go buy cigarettes, they should be able to. Yeah, I can agree with that. I just have to think that one out all the way. Sorry. I think it's just I think it's all on how you see it for you. It's just the way it is. Some people don't see a problem with it. Other people do. And I don't think we're ever going to convince the people that do think that it's a problem, that it's not. And I don't think it's going to be that us people that think it's wrong convincing them it's not. You're right. Cash is what talks. And I saw that on a channel um, that I was watching. So I guess there's something going on with the Summer Wells is reward fund. From what I'm gathering, there's only so much in this trust. In this trust that's going to uh, children's advocate or something like that. I don't know 100%, but there's only so much. But they're offering way much more, which there is all this money, but it's not in the trust. There's, I guess, the church is holding some. I guess there was a guy that walked into the news station, gave a check, walked out, but came back the next day and asked for his check back to hold it. And I guess there's a lot of things going on with that because people feel like the news shouldn't have let that out because money talks. So if the perpetrator has Summer and he's thinking there's this much in there, but then now the news is only saying there's this much in it, what could happen? I haven't really dove into it. I can't remember the name of it, Abe. I haven't really dived into it. It's something. I forgot what they're donating to. But if in 6 months, all I know is in the reward, in 6 months, if somebody has not come forward about the Summer Wells case, the money that's in this trust goes to something for kids. Because I only caught a little bit of it last night when I was running around. But I know there's something, and they played the news clip. And basically, the news clip is explaining that not all the money that we're showing is really in this trust. Other people are holding money, and then there is money in this trust. So a lot of people feel like the news shouldn't have let that out. Like, why do we need to know that? You know, make people believe that money is the money, and that it's all in one spot, and they'll get it. Why would you go on air and tell everybody, well, it's there, but it's not all there? So I get that part. That's different. By all means, talk about that. But I just think all the other stuff is BS. The mother probably shaved her head, and the daughter due to lice. No one thinks of that. It's common. Yeah, I actually had a friend many, many years ago. She had 4 girls. 4. And in elementary, preschool age, there's all the cabinets are next to each other and they're touching no matter what. And the kids don't pick up their stuff. They just throw them around and, oh, you got a hat. I want to wear that hat. It's really common to get head lice. Really common. Well, my friend had 4 girls and they came home with head lice. and she treated it. And I know where I live, the school nurse, you treat it, then the next day you go in, you see the school nurse. The school nurse goes through their hair, make sure it's clean. If it's not, they send them home. Well, she went back, the nurse checked, said, nope, it's still there, you gotta go. So she bring all the 4 kids back. And it's not cheap. Head lice stuff is not cheap because you got to get the spray for the furniture. You got to wash all the clothes. You got to bag all the stuffed animals, blah, blah, blah. You got to do all kinds of stuff. So she could not, no matter what she did, it was just tough to get rid of. It seemed like every month she was going through this process with the girls. No matter how much she told them, don't use somebody's brush, don't use somebody's hat. It just seemed like that year, every time they go to school, they would be clear for a month and get it again. She ended up shaving all the girls' heads because she just couldn't, keep spending the money, and she kept doing everything. And she felt like there was a kid at school, parents that weren't doing the right thing or something, because her kids just kept getting it and getting it, or somebody had it that they weren't checking because their kids kept getting it and getting it. And that's what she did. She ended up shaving all 4 of their heads. So is it uncommon? No, it's not. So yeah, but Truth is going live. It's noontime. I got to get out of here. I got stuff to do. I thank you guys for all being in here. So make sure you guys go over to the Truth. Check her out. If you haven't subbed, please subscribe. If you could hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down on your way out. Either one, I like them both. Doesn't matter. Everybody stay healthy, stay happy, but most of all, stay you. And happy 4th of July to everybody. If I don't come back before then. Again, thank you guys. Talk to you all later. Bye.